if you give me a pair of these Burgundy Ultra Boost that I've heard so much about, I hear this boost is life, and yeah, let me try them out. And if you do this for me, let me think. If you do this for me, I will wear them, and I will flex hard on the boys.
Sneakers. Let's talk about some sneakers. First, real quick, I want to talk about a sneaker app. Snups. Snups is an app that I downloaded maybe as much as a couple years ago now, definitely a while ago. But then I kind of got inactive on it. It's 2017 and I really want to start doing things a little bit differently. Not completely switching things up, but I want to start using different social media platforms. I want to start connecting with people on different platforms and talking about sneakers and posting about sneakers. So I have a Snups account, un momento. So here is my account. So that's my Snups account. My name is Mr. Fomer Simpson. If you have Snups, make sure you give me a follow. I'm definitely gonna be following some people back. And if you don't have Snups, download the app and then follow me. The thing that I like about the Snups app is you can organize things a little bit better, much more so than like an Instagram. You have these different shelves or these different groups, and you don't just have to post sneakers, but that's pretty much all I'm gonna be posting. If you already follow me on Snups, you got a preview because earlier today, I created a shelf for the 5 most worn sneakers. So I really dig that you can group and cluster photos together. That's something that you can't do on other apps. So I really like it. Like I said, I will be posting. I will be a lot more active, so check me out. To make things easy for everyone, I will put a link in the description, direct link to where you can download the app. Make sure you check me out, Mr. Fomer Simpson, like I said, and I'm gonna be uploading new pictures, new shelves, very, very regularly. We already have Twitter fam, Instagram fam, Snap fam. It is time. Snups fam, where you at? Follow me. I don't want to talk your heads off though. So now, the 5 most worn sneakers of 2016. I think it was 2014 was the first year that we did it. It was an idea I got from the homie Pete Forrester, been worn, and it just went over really well. I wasn't even sure I was gonna do a list this year. Well, last year now. I know we're into 2017, but just a couple days. Who's counting? A lot of people were asking for this video. Yo, Foamy, are you gonna do a most worn video for the year? Are you gonna do a most worn video? So here it is. I am the people's champ. What you guys want to see, I will bring you. Oh, and I'm gonna put these in order too, by the way, from least worn to most worn. So number 5 is the Nike Zoom KD9 in the USA colorway. I got a ton of wear out of this sneaker. I basically played ball in it all summer, every day pretty much, 4 or 5 days a week at least. I love this sneaker. It's not in heavy rotation right now just because my basketball shoe of choice has kind of transferred over to the Adidas Crazy Explosive, but nonetheless, I put a lot of miles on these bad boys right here. I actually wore these so much, they ripped right there in the crease, but I like them a lot. Number 4 is the Ronnie Fieg New Balance 1600 Daytona. A lot of people are gonna call me crazy, but I think this is one of the best sneakers that Ronnie has ever done. Since I've got them, I like them more and more and more. I'd say this is probably in the top 3 Ronnie Fieg collabs for me personally. And people really slept on these, man. Like, this is not a collab that you hear about. A lot of his stuff, a lot of his ASICS stuff, you know, has super hype behind it. These were sleepers, man. You got microfiber, pig suede, and luggage leather and all kind of crazy materials. Super, super comfortable. One of the most comfortable sneakers I own also, by the way, which is why it's one of my most worn. And something else, I have worn these a ton and they still look really good. They don't look beat at all. And I'm telling you, I have really, really, really put some wears into these. Very nice, very nice. Number 3 is the Air Jordan 3 Black Cement. There's really not too much that needs to be said about this sneaker other than classic. I mean, it's one of my favorite sneakers of all time. And the thing that I really like about the Jordan 3 model in general is it's super rockable, and it's one of those shoes that doesn't look bad when it gets creased up. It doesn't crease in really awkward places. The Jordan 1 and the Jordan 3, I think, are the two most wearable Jordan models, and I wore these an absolute ton this year. I actually have a couple pairs, but this is the only pair that is still wearable. I have another pair, but it's basically falling apart. The midsole's all chipped up. The Nike Air is hanging on for dear life on the back. Definitely glad to have these though, and they have definitely held up really well. I mean, it's crazy when I look at the shoe and I know how much I've worn it and they still look good. These are still Gucci, so Jordan 3 classic. Number 2 is the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 Oxford Tan. Super dope shoe, super comfortable. It's my favorite 350. I just love this colorway, really easy to match with. And the thing that I like about the Yeezy Boost 350 in general is you can wear them, you can kind of dress them up or down. Like you can wear them with a really, really nice pair of denim and they look really good, or you can throw them on with a pair of tapered sweats when you're just running some errands and they look good that way too. So just a really versatile sneaker, and they are comfortable. That's a common theme with sneakers that I wear a lot, is comfortable. If they're not comfortable, you know, I end up wearing them a few times and putting them back in the box. This was definitely one of my most worn sneakers this past year, and honestly, it might be one of my most worn sneakers in 2017 because this is a sneaker that I always find myself lacing up or unlacing. Either way, very fresh. Number 1, numero uno, my most worn sneaker of 2016. Drum roll, please. The Adidas Ultra Boost Triple White. This is by far my most worn sneaker of 2016. Again, with the comfortability thing, I really don't even need to say that with these Ultra Boost comfy boys. Boost is life. These actually look a lot better under the light, but these are filthy. Look how filthy that is. Oh my God. I wore this sneaker almost every day since I got it. Seriously, like in some capacity or another, you know, even if it was only for an hour or 30 minutes, these were on my feet almost every single day. And it's just a shoe that I really, really like. I love Boost, but I don't have that many pairs. So the pairs that I do have get a ton of wear. And this is actually only one of, now I have 3 pairs, but for a while this was one of 2 pairs that I had. So I was definitely putting a lot of miles on these. These saw a lot of different sidewalks in 2016. A lot of different sidewalks, a lot of different cities. New York, Cleveland, Detroit, Tampa. These have been all over the place. And here you have it, my 5 most worn sneakers of 2016. But I'm gonna give you guys a little bonus in today's video. A lot of you have been asking for Young Buckets Esquire, the man, the myth, the legend. If you're new here, maybe you don't know who that is. That's my brother. He's a lot of times behind the camera, edits the videos, you know, has a ton of creative input on the channel, but he doesn't usually get on this side of the camera. So today we are gonna, that's my 5 most worn sneakers. Today we are gonna hear from the man himself, Young Buckets Esquire. Please say the Esquire, on his most, not 5, his most worn sneaker of 2016. So without further ado, Young Buckets, everyone. Show this man some love in the comments. Show this man some love.
I don't know what to do with my hands. I'm not used to this seat. I'm not used to being in the hot seat. All right, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet for you guys. My most worn sneaker of 2016. I wear this sneaker so much that I'm literally gonna take it off my foot right now to show you. The Air Jordan 4 white cement. Similar to what my brother said about the Jordan 3, that's how I feel about the Jordan 4. And I don't have much of a rotation. I don't wear hundreds of sneakers or anything like that, but I love these. I wear them all the time. I put Forrest Gump miles on these, as you can see. Okay, I'm gonna put them back on my feet now. Adios.
So there you have it, my 5 most worn sneakers of 2016. Young Buckets most worn sneaker of 2016. So you guys got 6 pairs, 5 and a bonus. Let me know in the comments below, what sneaker did you wear the most in 2016? What sneaker got the most mileage last year? Always love to hear from you. I'll do my best to respond to everybody, but I always like when we can kind of go back and forth and discuss and have a conversation about it. It's one of the things that's really, really dope about YouTube. Thank you for watching. As always, you are appreciated. Until next time, Mr. Fomer Simpson, Young Buckets, we're out of here.
Hi. Also subscribe to this Fomer Simpson guy. He's a good look. This guy's a character, but he's a good guy. All right. Good. I'll see you. Watch my movies too.